Sonia, I wanted to ask you a little bit more about the Behind the Door study.
Okay.
I'd never heard of that before. So tell me, what was the study and what did you find?
Okay, the study was funded through Status of Women Canada. It was a result of a grant from 2014 to 2016, and in that study we were tasked with the job of exploring what was the service response in Peterborough in response to those who had experienced sexual violence, and what were the needs in Peterborough with respect to prevention. And so we spent a fair bit of time talking to frontline workers. We spoke to over 170 frontline workers to ask them what their experience in the field was, and what their recommendations were going forward. And we also spent a fair bit of time with individual survivors and asking them about their experiences and what their recommendations were in going forward. And from there, we gathered all the data and identified some themes and some recommendations for the community to work on. And certainly this project flows from some of those recommendations. So it's a really nice step out from looking at what the needs are to then identifying the next step.
And what were some of the things that you found? Because I hear there were some surprising things that you found when you were...
What surprising things? So I'd say that sort of the overarching theme was related to the intergenerational experiences of violence, and that really then encouraged us to think about prevention and to think about resilience and to think about initiatives in this community that help build supportive communities, thereby hopefully reducing the risk down the road. So that's led us to do a fair bit of education and prevention, and then the other piece was a lot of people are worried about the impact of the internet and social media on young people, and so some real encouragement to do some work with young people around cyber violence, online violence, dating violence, relationships, healthy masculinity, that sort of thing.
Great, thank you.